All right, let's take a look at checking your answers to your CFU. So it says to solve each of these systems by graphing. So I'm going to try to stay consistent as I was with the homework. So the first one I'll do in blue. So this one's really nice because y is all by itself. So I can go ahead, identify the y-intercept here, -4, identify my slope as 3 or 3 over 1. So that, again, that's my rise. So I'm going to go up 3 and I'm going to run 1 to the right. But I got to start at my y-intercept of -4. So there I am. So I'm going to go up 3 to the right 1, up 3 to the right 1, up 3 to the right 1. Continue that process. Or I could go down 3 to the left 1 just to get a couple more points. So I got a nice, beautiful line right there. So now I'm going to do the same thing for the second equation, but the second equation here in red, y is not by itself. So I have to subtract x first. So I have y equals 8 minus x. Now if it helps, put a 1 in front. So that when you identify your y-intercept here, that's just the number 8. The slope is -1, so we go -1 over 1. So we're going to start at 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So this means I'm going to rise, actually, meaning since it's negative, down 1 while I run to the right 1. So down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1. Ooh, look at that, nice intersection point. Keep on doing that process, give myself at least enough points so I can draw myself a nice line. So now I gotta look at, all right, where's that point of intersection? Looks like it is at, sorry, switching colors, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like x is 3, y is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at 5. So I have my solution. So now, again, I do want to check. So I'm gonna check in the first equation right over here. So as I check, y was 5. Does 5 equal 3? Replace the x with 3 minus 4. So 5 equals 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 4 does equal 5. Beautiful. Check the other one. This one's the easier one. Does 3 plus 5 equal 8? Absolutely. 8 does equal 8. Check. That means my answer is correct. So just like that, right, I've taken care of the first solution. All right, let's take a look at number 2 here. All right, so in number 2, keep on doing my process here. I'll do the first one in blue. This one's nice. Y is all by itself. So my y-intercept is 5. My slope is -2, and I put -2 over 1. So I'm going to rise down 2. Well, I'm going to run 1 to the right. But again, I start at 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the y-axis. Hence y-intercept again. So down 2 to the right 1. Down 2 to the right 1. Keep on doing that process. Connect those points. Connect them. Beautiful. All right, now I do the same thing for the second equation. Need to graph it. But again, I need to get y all by itself. So I got to start doing some algebra. That means the x's have to go to the other side. So I have 2y equals 10 minus 4x. So I still need to get y by itself, so that means I got to divide everything by 2. So y equals 5 minus 2x. So as I identify the y-intercept here, sorry, my y looked really funky there. My y-intercept is 5. My slope, okay, here is -2. That looks like I'm getting, look at this, the same line each and every time, right on top of each other. So that means infinitely many solutions. One way I check that is my y-intercept the same and my slope the same? So if they're both the same, That's the giveaway, that it's a infinitely many solutions. All right, last one. Okay, solve this system of equations. Wow, this one's got a lot of work to it, meaning I got to take this first equation and get y by itself. At least the first step's not, or it doesn't take too much to do it. Just have to subtract 3x's. So notice how now y is all by itself. Y equals 8 minus 3x. So the slope, whoops, sorry, got ahead of myself. My y-intercept is 8, and my slope is -3. So remember slope, rise over run. So I'm going to rise, meaning I'm going to go down 3 as I run to the right 1 unit. So I'm going to start at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to go down 3 to the right 1. Down 3 to the right 1. Down 3 to the right 1. And continue that process. So I get a nice set of points here. All right, graphing the second one. Ooh, got a little more algebra to do on this one. So I'm going to subtract 6x. So I have 2y equals 6 minus 6x. Divide everything by 2. So I get y equals, so I have 3 minus 3x. So my y-intercept, okay, is 3. My slope is -3 over 1. I'm going to rise, meaning go down 3 while I run 1. So my y-intercept, here it is right there at 3. I'm going to go down 3 to the right 1, down 3 to the right 1. Well, what do you hopefully are noticing here as I go up 3 to the left 1? Hopefully you're noticing, look at these two lines. They're not intersecting at all. They're parallel lines. Notice how the slopes, okay, here the slope was -3. Same slope, but different y-intercepts. You have parallel lines. And when you have parallel lines, you have no solution. Okay. All right, so your assignment then is to go to this next page here, graph these next 6 problems. There should be a video made. It might even have more, but it's just these first 6 problems that you should do. All right, have a great day with your assignment, and we'll check in with you tomorrow.